This shot's the off the point 3 railer. It's not a very creative name for this shot, but it's what Mike Massey used in his book, so I'm going to go with it. The cue ball starts trapped in the jaws of the corner pocket, and as the title says, I'm going to shoot it off the point. It's going to jump over the ring of balls, skip through these racks, go 3 rails, come back around the table, and make the 3 ball in the corner pocket. So that's the shot. Now, obviously, you probably want to take the racks out of here when you're just starting off, and then you can get a feel for the trajectory that the ball's going to take and where the path's going to cross, so you know where to position the racks exactly. These racks are actually a great addition to this shot by William DeYonker, who actually recommended I do this shot. And this shot is a great shot for beginner pool players, or beginning trick shot artists at least, because it actually looks pretty impressive for what it is. In fact, without the racks, this was the second trick shot I ever learned. Now the big key to this shot is one, positioning the cue ball and finding your aim point. And I'm going to aim usually just to the left of the point of the corner pocket. So along the short rail just a little bit, and you're going to have to increment this just a little bit because small changes here end up causing big changes to the trajectory of the cue ball around the table. The other big part about this shot is your stroke. You can't follow through a lot, otherwise, because you're shooting this with the left-hand English, if you're shooting it from this side, your cue stick is going to come off this way, which is also the same way the cue ball needs to bounce off the rail. So you can end up trapping the cue ball or double hitting it, resulting in a miss. You really need to shorten up your stroke. A lot of people call it a punch stroke, and then just make sure you don't follow through a lot, but you still need to get a reasonable amount of speed in order to get the cue ball around the table, obviously. So to start without the racks, make sure you get your aim point down and shorten up your stroke. The last bit of information is your elevation. You don't actually need a whole lot. I know when people think of jump shots, and this one, you're jumping over a ring of balls, that you need to jack up a lot. Keep it as flat as possible, and you're going to really surprise yourself how little elevation you actually need on this shot to get the cue ball up and over the ring of balls. So this is the railroad version of the off the point 3 railer. Again, the cue ball starts trapped in the jaws, off the point, over everything. We just have the 2 cue sticks here in the corner pocket, actually in the 3rd jump stick, and these 2 cue sticks form the railroad. The jump stick is just going to help guide the cue ball up into the corner. The cue ball is going to turn the corner, come down the tracks, and make 3 in the side pocket. So there you have it. That's the railroad version. It's a little bit easier, I would say, than the one with the racks, because you have a lot larger margin for error as far as getting around the table. So I'd probably make this one the second version you do, past the just the plain one without the racks or these on the table. But again, everything holds true. Find your aim point, and again, this one you have a little larger margin for error. Keep the elevation really low, and you got to use the punch stroke again. As everything's basically the same thing. It's just a fancy version of the basic shot. So if you want to be the first to hear about when I have a new video tutorial, please sign up for my email list. Go to trickshottim.com, and the email list sign up window will open automatically. Other than that, let me know if there are any other trick shots you want me to cover in this series. Be happy to cover them for you. Good luck.